Hi guys, and welcome to another Coasters Loop video. We're here today for Alton Towers opening day 2026. We've been in the park for a while now, but we've just headed into CBeebies Land just to check out how the new Bluey coaster's looking. I'll flip you around. And yeah, it's come a long way since I last saw it at Pirates Takeover. I didn't film anything from Pirates Takeover because it was just too windy and the weather was absolutely shocking. But it does look like it's going to be a great coaster, and they have done it really well, to be honest. So can't complain in terms of finish. I won't be here for opening day for it, but I will be riding it later in the year, so I'll share my thoughts on that when I do ride it. But like I said at the beginning, we're here at Alton Towers for the 2026 opening day. Really excited. It's nice to be back at a park and for parks to finally be open. I'm here today with Coaster Evo, A7 Coasters and Crumps Coasters. So there's a nice little group of us today. Just going to be heading around, going to try and get a night ride later because it is the Alton After Dark event today. But yeah, we're going to probably save our Platinum Pass holder fast track for that later. I'm just excited to be back at a park, to be honest. It's nice to be there. Also, I've noticed from looking back at my past videos, I say a lot. So please, somebody comment and let me know how many times I say in this video, because I tell you now, it's probably going to be over 20. But on another note, we're going to head into the park, the main park anyway now, and just experience it. Wickerman's currently on 80 minutes. Smiler's just opened on a 60. So it is a busy day, but we know we're getting into that with an opening day. A few other things to mention before we do head into the park, or in the main part of the park anyway, is the monorail is currently out of action. However, they do have a replacement bus service operating to kind of complement that being closed. Platinum Pass holders can now enter through the Galactica Gate. Again as well for the rest of the year, that got announced yesterday. But yeah, entrance is looking fresh. Obviously you would have seen that in the opening of this video. The park is looking okay. Walked into the shop to have a bit of a gander, but there's no new merch in there at the moment. But I'm sure we'll have a look at other shops later and we may see a few bits, and if so, I'll let you know. I've just compiled a lot into the intro of this video, and I'm sure the rest of this video is going to be a lot less crammed together like all that was, but let's get started. So if you watched my last video from Legoland, I would have shown that they did some pass holder perks. It looks like they've also, God it's windy now, brought these perks over to Alton Towers as well. So I'll just flip you around. You can see here it's 15 donuts for the price of 5, the same as at Legoland. Hot drink and a donut for £5. You've got the hot dog deal there, which is £6.75 at participating units. So I'll find out which ones they are. And then pizza and pasta is also on the deal as well. Like I said at Legoland, it'd be nice to see these deals expanded into other parks, and I think that's something that we're going to start seeing. Obviously Thorpe's yet to open, so we'll find out from there, and also Chessington for their main season as well. But yeah, it's nice to see these food deals being introduced and just making pass holders want to spend at parks again, because it did get to a point last year where stuff was just far too expensive and far too unaffordable. At the moment we're just walking around, just got X Sector there, probably going to head down to see the Smiler and Oblivion and see what they're on, and probably get a ride on them. So the Smiler is actually on a 90-minute wait, so for the time being, just going to give this one a bit of a miss and just wait for the queues to fizzle out a bit on park. Oblivion just opposite is on 50 minutes as well, so yeah, it is a very busy day on park. I'm going to head into the Smiler shop, see if there's anything new for 2025 in there, but no, X Sector is busy, so we're going to see if any other parts of the park are busy or not, and just wait for the queues to fizzle out a little bit. So we may go sit in Chained Oak. I think that was something that we were thinking about doing. So just picking up this video a little bit later now, just in Fountain Square here in the middle. We haven't been on any coasters yet, I think it's just after 12. But we're going to head now and use our one-shot fast pass on the Smiler, and then go and queue for Nemesis as well, because for us they're the two rides that we just really want to get on this season. But so far, there hasn't really been many changes around park. The park is looking clean, it is looking presented nice. Shame about monorail not being open, and also shame about Skyride not being open as well, because it does affect the transport of the park. But yeah, we're just going to head over to X Sector now, use our one shot on Smiler, because we've heard that it's had a few of its wheel bogies replaced, and it's running a lot smoother. Smiler used to be one of my favourite coasters, so I'm excited to see how that's running. And then head down to Nemesis to see how that's running for its third season. How's your day so far?
I haven't done anything, but I'm happy to be back. It's nice to... Well, we were here for Pirate Takeover. It was a much better experience so far than that. But yeah, I'm having a good time. It's nice to be back.
He's repping Alton Bear on the back. I think that's incredible. Are you enjoying that? Yeah? No?
No. We've done nothing.
We haven't done any attractions yet, so we're a bit salty about that.
Yeah.
But we're about to go on Smiler.
I'm having a great time.
Adam's here vibing. Fast track Smiler, yeah. Andy's just appeared, vlogging a vlog feature here. But yeah, we did have a look at one-shot fast tracks actually. They're now priced at £20 an attraction, which is a lot. But no, yeah, excited to get on an attraction, and it's nice to have that perk that every time we come to a park we're guaranteed a coaster, and I know I mentioned that in my Legoland vlog last time. So yeah, I'm excited. So we've just been for a ride on the Smiler. For me, it wasn't as bad as it normally is. God, my hair's a mess. But it wasn't as smooth as some people have made it out to be. But I do think it generally depends on what train you're on. I enjoy the Smiler, it's a great coaster. Us being able to now just scan our Platinum passes on the fast track gate is so much easier. It was such a speedy process. However, in the Smiler, the baggage claim was causing a bit of issues today. The station was empty. There was a massive hold up at baggage claim. They were sending out half empty trains, and then when we exited the ride after our ride on the Smiler, the stairs down to where you go to baggage claim was just rammed with people waiting to claim their bags. On a day like this, I know there's going to be teething issues, and there's new teams and new areas getting used to the processes and the way that the park runs and how busy it's going to be. But there's certain things that sometimes you just need to really pull the team aside and say, this is how we need to do it. We need one person on this section. It is either that or they are under teamed, but I did see 3 team in that baggage claim for the Smiler. That'd be my only negative from the ride. The ride, I like the Smiler, it's a great coaster. It's not top 10 for me, but I really do enjoy it. Just gonna walk around the park now. We're just having a walk down to where Edge of the Forest was to see if that's still standing. And then we're probably gonna head down over to Nemesis, because that is a firm favourite with all of us here. So we're excited to get on a ride with that. So we're just over here at Congo River Rapids, which isn't opening this year until May. Neither's Battle Galleon, so both of the park's water rides aren't opening until May, which kind of seems to be like an industry standard in the UK at the moment, because Blackpool aren't opening Valhalla until May either. On top of that, Thorpe have announced the closure officially of Rumba Rapids as well, which is a little bit disheartening that they're losing one of their water rides. They already had 3, but now they're going down to the 2. We're just walking around park. We've just been to the hot dog stand, well, hot dog, nachos and loaded spud stand opposite Wickerman. And 2 of the windows have been blocked up with self-service, and it's caused a bit of congestion when you come to like get your food and stuff, which is a bit annoying. But it is what it is. Runaway Mine Train also isn't open with the park today. That's been announced as extended maintenance. Again, another shame. We probably would have ridden it, and it would have also helped with the queues around park. Just heading up to Forbidden Valley now. Go see if there's any updates in there and try and get a ride on Nemesis. Just to put into perspective how busy it is, the queue for Kersfeld Manors is out of the entrance.
Thank you for doing my bit as well.
No, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
Got all three of us on cameras.
I know. But yeah, it's just a busy day. We didn't expect anything less with it being opening day. But yeah, that's a very high throughput ride, Kersfeld Manor. What are you smirking at in the corner? God, we just gotten to that point now where everything's just funny. We're just here for the vibes, to be honest, and it's definitely giving. But no, Kersfeld Manor is busy. The area is busy. I'll show you. You can just see here. It's just busy. We're heading round, and we're gonna go towards Nemesis. Forbidden Valley is one of my favourite areas in the park anyway, so I'm excited to just go and get a ride on Nemesis, hopefully, if the queue's not too long. But yeah, busy day today, busy day. Galactica's been over 100 minutes today. That attraction itself anyway seems to be very low throughput. As the years go on, it just seems to get less and less reliable and the operations get slower and slower. And I think maybe that will be the next coaster we see go. Not too sure when, and I know a lot of people like to say that at the end of every season Galactica's closing. Until we get official announcement from the park, none of us know, but I do think that's going to be the next coaster to go. This area of the park is definitely one of my favourites. Just walk past Subterra now, it's on 35 minutes, so a long line again, but no, I just love this area of the park, the atmosphere, the music. It's just a great area of the park, especially since they did the Reborn retrack and everything like that. This part of the park, just really got brought to life again. It needed it. It was looking tired, and I'm glad it's back to some form of glory again. So I don't know how well you can see this, but we've just come down to Nemesis. Every single coaster and outside attraction on park is now closed due to a electrical storm in a nearby area. We're off to Blackpool Pleasure Beach tomorrow. We're probably just going to head to Blackpool now, which is a shame, but every single ride that is outdoors on park has closed due to an electrical storm in that area. As you can see behind me, I don't know how far away this electrical storm is, but it's blaring sunshine. The weather's saying it's sunshine for the rest of the day, and the clouds are white. I don't see any stormy clouds, but that's it. No more attractions at all on park. So we're just going to have a chat, find out what we're doing, but as you've seen from the app, everything has now ceased operation. So shortly after that clip I recorded, Nemesis has reopened, as you can see behind me. It's on an advertised 50-minute wait, so hopefully we get on, and hopefully this storm holds off. The rest of the park still isn't reopened yet. I'm just checking the app, but there's nothing else on the park yet. But hopefully we get back to normal operation and we don't end up with a lot of ceased operation and a disappointed day. So yeah, you excited to get back on Nemesis?
Yeah, I am. Yeah. Ooh, my hair. Yeah, no, I'm excited to get back on it. It's been a while. I don't think we did it at Fireworks, actually.
No, we didn't. No.
I think last time we did it was Scare Fest, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm excited to get back on Nemesis. It is a great coaster. I want to see how it is now it's in its third year of operation after its retrack, and also see how the operations are. just come off a ride on Nemesis, advertised wait of 50 minutes, ended up waiting 70, so a little bit longer. As you can see behind me, bunker 94 is closed, not too sure why. Also a couple minutes ago, the shutters under Toxicator were also closed with a lot of staff presence around, and the toilets in for Verde Valley are also closed. Operations are very, very poor today, and I get there's teething problems, but sending out trains with empty rows, and it happened to us on Smiler, and it's happened to us on Nemesis as well. Trains going out with 3 or 4, sometimes 5 empty rows on it. Efficiency around Park has not been great. Galactica's still on over 100 minutes with very, very slow operations, with a train going out, a shuttle, going out every 2 or 3 minutes. On top of that, there's no park transportation apart from the replacement bus in line with the monorail. No runway mine train, no entertainment around Park, and I think that just really is a big thing. And a lot of other stuff that just feels expensive and it's overpriced for what you're getting. It's a shame. This park has so much potential, but it's just had so many years of neglect that it's starting to feel now that there's not a light at the end of the tunnel for what was once the leading theme park in the UK. We are going to be leaving early. We've made that decision. It's just gone 2 now, so we are going to be heading off. We've done 2 attractions, the Smiler and Nemesis. We used our free fast pass on the Smiler, and we queued for Nemesis after the entire park, as you saw in my last clip, got shut down because of a electrical storm nearby. They didn't actually pass over, as everything ended up reopening anyway. I just feel like it is sad, because I've grown up with Towers, and I've grown up going here with my family and friends and going on school trips, and it plays a massive part in a lot of the general public and enthusiast community, especially here in the UK, because we don't have anything on the scale of like Cedar Point or Six Flags Magic Mountain, Universal Parks yet, and Disney and everything like that. So this is the closest thing we have. You can tell that operations are slow because the time I've been recording this stood under Galactica. It is yet to cycle around me, and I'm now at 2 minutes and, well, 3 minutes now, 3 minutes of footage. It's a shame. I love Towers, and I want them, and I need them now to get it right and understand where their priorities are and just spend the money on the park. Toxicator was new last year. All of the embryons around the queue line of the logo are rusting. In the shops, it was always known on opening days that the shops would have been rearranged with new merchandise and new items popped in, but nothing this year. It just feels very half-hearted, and it is a shame. I'm gonna return back on an off-peak day, I think, and see how the park performs then. I get it's an opening day, we know it's going to be busy, but some of the teething problems this year are so much worse than teething problems that I've seen in previous years, with queue management, bagging management, ride availability, downtime, food pricing, food offerings. Some of the food outlets that Aramark are doing now and how they're rating them is it's not suitable for the amount of guests that come into these parks and will be using these using these outlets. And I'm saying that coming from a rich food and beverage background myself, working in holiday park and this kind of industry, that in the long run, I think the park's going to struggle more. And I just need them to get it right. I know that recently they've appointed a new managing director for the park. He's just walked past me actually, and I wish him just wait for Glacier to go above. But that took 4 minutes and 50 seconds to dispatch that one train. But yeah, I really hope that he spends this time now. He got appointed in January. I really hope he spends this time now to understand what's failing in the park, what's going wrong, what needs the extra money, finance, supports, everything like that, and really pumps into that for the remainder of this season and seasons going forward. And I hope that Merlin invest. That's all I have to say, really. It's been enjoyable to be back at a park. Tomorrow we're at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, so I will be doing a vlog from that, and I have quite a lot of other trips planned for the rest of this year, so it's going to be an exciting year. I just hope that Towers get back to the top of the game where they belong and become the UK's leading theme park, like it always has been. It's a shame, like I've said, to see this drop off. But yeah, I'm going to call it here. And I'll be doing more vlogs when I come back to the park in the future anyway, and it won't be long before I'm back. Give them a week or two for the team to settle in, and then come and try round 2 and see how the park's performing then. If you did enjoy this video, please like and subscribe, drop a comment, and I'll see you in another video. Thank you for watching.